On Friday, July 2nd, 2021, Sequential Brands, a company that manages licensing for brands, entered into a waiver under its third amended and restated first lien credit agreement dated as of July 1st, 2016, as amended, restated, or otherwise modified from time to time. The amended Bank of America credit agreement with Bank of America as administrative agent and collateral agent and lender party thereto. The waiver waives any and all existing defaults and or events of default related to the company's first, failure to deliver quarterly financial statements for the period ended March 31st, 2021. 2. Failure to deliver a quarterly compliance certificate for the period ended March 31st, 2021. And 3. Failure to comply with the loan to value ratio covenant based on the most recent appraisal of the trademarks, trade names, and certain other intellectual property conducted on behalf of Bank of America and received by the company on June 11, 2021, in each case until August 10, 2021. Okay, so this sounds like maybe Sequential Brands is struggling with financial. I mean, the financials, it's probably struggling with bankruptcy. It's teetering on the brink of bankruptcy, maybe. And before that publication we just read came out, the stock had just closed at 89.16%. Market participants had probably gotten the impression somehow, some way, But in any case, though, I think in the post-market now the stock has retraced. But outside that, the folks at the Investor Place have it that to start off with, the stock has been falling lately as investors anticipate bankruptcy. Okay, yes, they have been anticipating it for the brand licensing companies. So have they been anticipating that technically? Has it been? Absolutely. The stock has been in a bearish downtrend. It has been. So let's see if we can update this and bring it up to where we're supposed to be now. It has been on a bearish downtrend, even though of late it extended. It's extended. So that extension, amongst other things, may be because of technical reasons and also because of what we see of late, short squeezes and all that stuff. So the company which handles licensing for brands hasn't been doing so well. This resulted in it trying to sell back the Jessica Simpson clothing brand to the singer. However, talks haven't seemed to be going well for the company. There have also been discussions about Martha Stewart selling shares of Sequential Brands last month. She sold about 10,000. And the folks on StockTwits are saying she has about 190,000. And mind you, this stock has a float of about not more than 2 million shares. Not more than that. Not more than 2 million shares. So let's continue. Her sale of those shares came shortly before Bloomberg reported about an impending bankruptcy. Also, Bloomberg were actually the people that brought up that news about, or rather, the anticipation of bankruptcy. So that caused some to speculate that Stewart might have traded shares with insider knowledge. The company's board of directors have also been shaken up during its turmoil. That includes Stewart and several others leaving it. Sequential Brands also has a low float, as we pointed out, which makes it a stock a possible target for short squeeze, and definitely it is what happened on that 2nd of July. That could be what has shares of the stock rising higher. Yes, it is, despite all the other recent negative news. And they're saying they are seeing heavy trading a sequential stock with over 2 million shares moving. That is the total number it has, 2 million shares. But I saw somewhere 28 million. Saw somewhere, I think, in the one of the over counter, but I saw somewhere, but I can't exactly say how accurate that is. So that's well above its daily average trading volume of 670,000. So let's even see what the volume is saying here for that session. It's at 28 million. So I was right, 28 million shares. So it is more than 10 times, about 14 times what its entire float is, and so much more than its average volume. So as such, see what's going on here in this aftermarket trading, because this is obviously, today is the 5th of July. The markets are not really trading in the US because of the holiday, the Independence Day holiday. So this is regarded as a extended hours. So the stock has retraced by 12.36%. I think this is perfectly expected when you see a huge amount of volume that has crossed the tape. That is about more than I would say probably close to more than 20 times its average volume. So if you see a 12% retracement after an extension of 89.16%, I think that is perfectly in order. That's perfectly in order, So expect. Even before I saw people posting it, I also felt also that this is going to display yet more than what AMC has displayed. There's a good chance it will do that, And if you consider all that is involved, this company is associated with a lot of big names, a lot of big brands. In itself, on a loan, it's not that popular, but it is associated with big names. Expect it to do well. Expect it to run up the charts. So it's currently at 13.76 at the moment, and even we've been also reading on stocktwits as well that they're summoning the army to come in, and the gorillas and the apes with their diamond fingers and their diamond backs to come in and resurrect this company. So get prepared and be on the lookout. Sequential brands, there's a good chance this will even top the list, and we'll probably put AMC to the back burner for some time. There's a good chance, and see that float we're talking about here on Charles Schwab. It's saying is actually 1.656 million. So you expect this, if the return here, to push and squeeze out the vultures who are coming to take advantage of the impending or a possible bankruptcy or a speculated bankruptcy. Expect the stock to rise exponentially. We're looking at a small float of 1.656 million shares, or just approximately 2 million. If you place your order to buy any of these, they will not go in right away. They will not go in right away. It won't. It will take a few seconds, if not a few minutes. That's what is likely to happen. Let's see what the technicals are saying here. And it says it appears to be consolidating within a longer term uptrend. That was before that rally occurred, that 89% extension occurred. Shares are presently above the 200-day moving average, which is rising along with the 10-day moving average. However, the average directional index is below 20, indicating that the shares have exhibited sideways movement recently, but it's also lagging the S&P 500. So momentum for sequential brands is strongly bullish. The 14-period slope stochastic oscillator is rising as investors pay higher prices for shares. The unbalanced volume indicator is bullish. The slope of that indicator is positive and suggests that buyers are presently more active than sellers. So there's a good chance the stock is going to Yes, the squeeze might come to this, might come to Sequential Brands. It has already happened for one session. So let's see if we can get some of its um, some of its short figures. SQBG, SQBG, Sequential Brands. It says here it has decreased by 10%. Currently stands on 9.7%. Okay, so this is the short interest. So it's a combination of the what's going on the options and the shares. So let's see whether we can get the SQ short volume SQBG. You can see that it stands at 51.8% short. So they are gradually creeping in. They gradually keep creeping in on this. So yeah, the short interest has actually increased on the last trading session, the 2nd of July. You can see that 2nd of July. So before that time, it was not really more than well, we had a few 48%. That was as far back as June 22nd. But it has the volume now is exceptional, 6.372 million shares sold short. So it may not just even be that they will try to squeeze out short sellers. It may just be, amongst other things as well, push up the stock and ensure that the stock the company survives, the company restructures, and it has room to raise more shares. It has room to dilute some more, and take advantage of that, and restructure financially, and restructure the business model, and see what's going to go, which direction they're going to go. So gradually, investors, market participants, you out there are probably going to back this company and save it from bankruptcy. It seems bankruptcy, it's a no. It's an atrocity to say. It's an offensive word of late. So don't even mention it. Don't even associate that with any U.S. traded company. If you ever do, you will. If you have your money in that direction, you will be burnt. So bankruptcy is now a no now of late. So fingers crossed. Let us see what's going to happen with Sequential Brands in the coming sessions, at least the session of the 6th of July. Let's see what's going to happen. Thank you very much for watching this video.